Be March Boxing back at it with another boxing video. So Canelo Alvarez. I don't even know what titles Canelo holds anymore. Is he a WBA 168-pound Reggie champion? Is he a WBO 175-pound champion? I think he vacated that title he beat up for Sergey Kovalev in his last fight. What belts does he have at middleweight? What does he have at middleweight? I'm trying to think. Um, Triple G holds an IBF. Canoli. Who's the WBO champ? WBC champs Jamel Charlo. WBO. Oh gosh, man, that division is all over the place because all those belts have been scattered around. You know, they was. Oh, WBO is Demetrius Andrade. So the WBA champion is Canoli. He only holds one belt, and this was after just maybe a year ago. The man had three straps. He was only missing the WBO belt. Well, anyways, Canelo Alvarez will not be fighting any world champions in his next fight and is scheduled to be back into the ring in September. He hasn't fought since November of 2019 when he knocked out the man Sergey Kovalev for the 175-pound title. So Canelo was supposed to fight Billy Joe Saunders in May on for the WBO super middleweight title. You know what I mean? But of course that fight got pushed back because of COVID. Okay. The man Triple G said he's not going to be is facing Canoli in the trilogy fight in September, and he wants to make a mandatory defense first of his world title for the IBF strap he has. So, according to the Golden Boy president Eric Gomez, he says they will not be fighting any world champions in his next fight. You know what I mean? Um, Apparently, guys, according to not Bob De La Hoya, they've been saying guys have been pricing themselves out. Some of the boxers that Canelo was trying to fight was WBA champion Dmitry Bivol at 168 and WBA, no, I'm sorry, WBA light heavyweight champion Dmitry Bivol and the WBA super middleweight 168-pound champ Calvin Smith and Ring Magazine champ over there as well. So Canoli, in actuality, you know, he's probably going to be fighting in a closed arena. You know what I mean? Behind closed doors. So there will probably be no money to be paying no to be able to pay any world title holders. You know what I mean? You check it. So I'm gonna read some quotes from Eric Gomez. He says, "Quote: I don't think we're going to be able to lure any of the champions, and the Golovkin fight can't happen now because of this. That's the fight we were hoping to do. I don't think we will be able to get those super middleweight champions, but there's still some good guys out there. I think we'll be able to get. We're going to show Canelo everything. He's concerned about how things go with all the guidelines. So we'll lay everything out for him and let him make his call." End quote. So this guy's out there. I'd like to see Canelo give a guy like Chris Eubank Jr. a world title shot. Because it looks like, Chris Eubank Jr. is on Jamel Charlo's ass. He's trying to get that fight with Jamal Charlo, the WBC champ. But Jamal Charlo looks like he's mandated to fight the man Sergey Devrochenko. So if that fight comes along first for the man Jamal Charlo, what's gonna what's gonna be left with Chris Eubank Jr.? I think he should be trying to campaign, try to get in the mix to fight Canoli. You know what I mean? I think that'd be an entertaining fight, really and truly. You know what I'm saying? That's the fight I'd really like to see. Will Chris Eubank Jr. take that fight, especially get paid not what he would really make if it wasn't for Pascal, not Pascal for the pandemic. Yeah, possibly, but I highly doubt it. But that would be a fight I'd like to see. We got Bubu Andrade. Well, they're probably not gonna fight him. He's a world champion. They said they ain't fighting no world champs. Is Jean Pascal a world champion at 175? He's a regular champion because the real champion is Bevo, right? That could be an option right there, Jean Pascal. Uh, what about the Durrell brothers? Either or, Andre Durrell or what's the other guy? Not there's Andre Durrell and Anthony the Dog Durrell. Those are options right there as well. You know, I mean, neither of them are world champions. But then again, they'll probably look at it like, man, I'll fight Canoli. Damn, man, I'm not going to fight him for no short money. I want to fight him when I can make the most that I can. What about David Lemieux? He's a guy who's on Golden Boy, actually, from Canada. David Lemieux's been struggling for years to make 160. And he should just go ahead and campaign at 168 already. I think that's an option. He's been longing for that fight. He's wanted that fight with Canoli for a very long time. Don't be surprised if you see him in the ring next, you know what I'm saying? David Lemieux versus Canoli, you know what I'm saying? Got guys like Gabe Rosado. Gabe Rosado be over there on the zone. Gabe Rosado will take that fight, you know what I mean? So I'm not sure who he's going to fight next, you know what I'm saying? Billy Joe Saunders says he's not even interested in that fight yet. Typical. I'm not surprised, sure. Absolutely, whatever you say. You know what I mean? Well, nobody's even pressed to see him in the ring as of right now. Especially the way he's talking, you know what I mean? But there's some options out there, you know what I mean? Even this guy by the name of Lionel Thompson who shockingly beat the man Jose Uzcategui. You know what I mean? Got guys from England too. What's that guy who fought Callum Smith? John Ryder, the date who ain't a world champion, who probably don't will take the fight regardless of how much he's being paid. You know what I'm saying? So I think, John Ryder is also an option. Caleb Truex from the PBC from Minnesota. Why not? So there's a lot of options out there. And I hope Canoli fights at least one of these guys that I've mentioned. You know what I mean? There's some fighters out there, especially at 168. You know what I mean? So we shall see. Let me know in the comment section what you think. Is Canelo getting a pass? You think he's getting a pass by not fighting a world champion? I personally, look, man, other guys are getting tune-up fights. So Canelo could probably get a tune-up fight as well. Canelo's gonna get a pass regardless what he does. And people like me who just watch boxing can't do nothing about it. No matter if we voice our opinions, we don't like the opponents Canoli's fighting. Canoli be cheating. He's a two-time steroid cheat. Canoli, this, that, and the third. He be fighting guys when they on their way out, when they faded. You know what I'm saying? We can say what he wants. Canoli will still get a pass regardless. He ain't gonna get a pass from me, but at the end of the day, my credit don't pay Canoli's bills. That's just the truth about it. You know what I mean? Whether I give him credit or not, the man's still gonna eat. He's still gonna be a millionaire. You know what I mean? So he's gonna get a pass regardless. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, in the long run, it's going to affect his bottom line. And his bottom line is trying to make the most money that he can, which he is right now with the Golden Boy. I'm sorry with that the zone deal he got. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, he ain't making no money off the gate. He ain't making no money off no pay-per-view revenue. So he's just on a base salary. You know what I mean? His popularity's dwindled as far as attendance. Only 8,000 people showed up to watch him fight Kovalev, stepping up in two weight classes. You'd have thought he'd have sold that MGM or T-Mobile Arena out in Las Vegas. Nope, his popularity is dwindling. A year ago, Canoli was the highest paid boxer in boxing, amassing over 90 million. I did a video on Forbes uh, what you call it, Forbes highest paid athletes from June of 2019 till June of 2020, and Canelo was like the fourth highest paid boxer, behind Tyson Fury, Anthony Joshua, Deontay Wilder, and he's the fourth. You know what I mean? Let me see if I can pull up that list again right quick for my video, and I'll let you know where Canoli's ranked and how much he amassed for 2020. Like I said before, between 2018 June and 2019 June, a year ago, um, what you call it? Canoli was the number one highest paid boxer. You know what I'm saying? Amassing over 90 million. Now Canoli is the 30th highest paid boxer. He's a 30th highest paid athlete in the world, and he only made 37 million. You know what I'm saying? In his last fight. Or I'm sorry, he only made 37 million between June of 2019 and June of 2020. That's probably because he had only one fight. You know what I mean? You check it. So Canoli got to do something, man. Maybe that's why he's hasn't been seeing eye to eye with the Golden Boy management, with De La Hoya, and the whole shebang. You know what I mean? You know, things aren't looking on the up and up for Canoli. But like I said, he's gonna get a pass regardless. So let me know in the comment section, and actually drop some suggestions in the comment section of whom you think the man Canoli should fight. You know what I'm saying? For in September. If he ain't gonna be fighting no world title opponent, I've listed numerous guys for you. If you have any more suggestions, drop them in the comment section. If you're new to the channel, please share and subscribe. If you like the content, hit that thumbs up. And I will catch you with you guys on the next video. I'm gone. Oh, we got some people. Mike 202 says cherry picking Alvarez. Salute B Marsh Boxings. Big ups to you, Mike 202. Yeah, man, he is a cherry picker. And like I said, he's still going to get a pass regardless. Because with all the cherry picking he does, he's still ranked, according to Ring Magazine, which used to be the Bible of boxing, and they pound for pound. Uh, um, Top 10 pound for pound list was it was sacrilegious, you know. It was something that was, you know, it was held to high regard. Well, not anymore. Not no more. They have Canoli at number one, and I'm not saying because they have Canoli at number one, then now all of a sudden they title gets thrown in the trash. Not title, excuse me. They pound for pound list. It's been whacked for a little while now. You know what I'm saying? And as long as they even still have Triple G in the top 10 pound for pound list, that list pound for pound list on everybody's pound for pound list, if you have Triple G as a top 10 pound for pounder, your list is null and void. Be Marsh Boxing, I'm gone.